Y'all, check this out. I guarantee you this is one of the most ignorant videos you will see 2020. This year, 2020, it doesn't get more ignorant than this. Check this video out and let's get right back into it.
Well, I don't appreciate it. I have grandchildren.
What's your name?
Rhonda.
And why don't you have a mask on? You're this close to my house.
Oh,
Put a mask on. Put a mask on. Not a mask. You're the
Get
reason.
your sign down. I'm going to report you to the police department.
Please do. And you know what? You're the reason everyone is sick. Do not come to my house thinking you're going to do anything about my house and my right to freedom of speech.
You know what?
Goodbye.
You can have freedom of speech, but you shouldn't use profanity.
Bye.
Okay.
That's not how freedom of speech works. I don't care where you live at. Goodbye. You need to leave my house right now. I will call the police. Goodbye.
I am your neighbor, and
I don't care. Goodbye. I don't want to be friends with you. Goodbye. You're a Trump supporter. I don't need my child to have love from you. Goodbye. You're a Trump supporter. Goodbye.
We're to love our neighbors, and I love
I don't
you.
believe in God, so goodbye. Goodbye. You need to
I
leave.
just don't like
You're
that
going to be
word.
famous. I'm putting you all over the internet. Goodbye.
You can do that.
Call the cops too. Call the cops.
But you shouldn't.
Get
use
off my
profanity.
property. Get off my property.
Oh.
Bye.
Goodbye. You have a good day. You shouldn't use such hatred.
Goodbye. Get off my property.
It's bad for you.
Get off my property. Get off my property. You are not welcome here. Goodbye. Get off my property.
You have a good day. I know this. I want her to take her sign down because there's kids in our neighborhood.
A sign for what?
The sign that she has, SUBCRIBE.
About what? About Trump?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, well, fuck Trump. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go. No one asked you to come here. Goodbye. I don't know how you thought it was going to work. Thank you. Thank you.
I just wanted the word taken off.
It's not happening. Goodbye. Again, I don't know how you thought this was going to work. Continue walking. Put a mask on.
I don't walk outside with a mask on. There's nobody out here.
Told you, it don't get more ignorant than that. That was ridiculous. That was gross. And that was, oh my gosh, on so many levels because it was reinforced by the neighbor. Here's my problem with what's happening right here. My problem with this is like, yo, that is your neighbor nicely asking you to do something. Now, whether you think that you should have profanity on your front lawn, that's your decision. You see what I'm saying? But the problem here is your nasty attitude, your nastiness towards this woman who has a valid point, who's being so nice. Like, you look like a dickhead. Like, you putting up that video makes you look stupid. Do not get it twisted. Okay? That lady came up to you, humbly asked you to take down the sign because of the profanity. She nicely asked you, and then you had the nerve to curse her out and treat her like she was doing something wrong. And the messed up part of it, that other neighbor, like, that's what really messed it up, because it's just like, it was reinforced. You see what I'm saying? Like, the first lady, thank you. Like, she posted that video with pride, but no, both of y'all are dumb. Like, I swear, like, I hope, like, damn, I gotta do like a donkey of the day, my version, because those are two donkeys right there, straight up and down. Like, what? Like, actually, and you know what? You are a shitty neighbor for having a sign like that on your front lawn. Like, the same way people be like, oh, loitering brings down property value, dirty houses, messed up houses. Yeah, profanity brings down the value of the houses too. Like, if I'm over here looking for a house and then I see the next door neighbor has fuck Trump on there, like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, who am I living around? Like, what kind of situation am I in? Like, you're gross. Like, nobody wants that. Like, even if you, like, you can say whatever you want about Trump. Even if you want to say fuck Trump, and that's fine. The problem is your reaction to that lady. Your reaction to that lady. That was mad unnecessary. Just because you don't agree with her, it's like, wow, and that's your neighbor? Like, yo, what have we turned into? What the hell is happening to us, dog? What the hell is happening to her? And the lady was calling her Karen. Like, this is what I'm saying about, like, dying on every hill and thinking that everything is a freaking political fight. You know what I mean? Y'all are like the PC police from South Park right now. It's like, yo, not everything's a battle, dog. Like, you have F Trump on your shit. Just take it down. Or not take it down. But don't be a Don't be so mean. Don't be so nasty. Don't be so vile. Don't be the word that rhymes with punt. Why was it necessary for you to videotape her as if you was fighting some sort of like political battle? Not everything is a political battle. Not everything is a fight for justice. Not everything is a fight for freedom and justice and civil liberties and freedom of speech. No, sometimes people just don't want you to be a dick. Sometimes people just want you to be a good person and a nice neighbor and just have consideration for the next person, dog. Like, it's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. And your friend over there, your other next door neighbor, she's a D-rider. I don't care who. Yo, I'm ready for all the smoke in this video. I'm ready for all of it. I'm ready for all the D-riders, dog, because I saw nothing wrong here. She asked her to take it down because of the profanity. Valid. All you had to say was, yo, get off my property, and that's it. That lady had no threat, no nothing, dog. And even if she didn't get off your property fast enough, that still wasn't necessary, dog. That still wasn't necessary. Because here's my thing. The neighbor, I feel as a neighbor, it's not out of the ordinary for me to walk up to my neighbor's house and be like, hey, listen, this sign kind of bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you mind taking it down or something? Like, I don't think that's out of the ordinary. Can't nobody tell me, oh, she shouldn't have walked up and asked her to take her sign down. Nah, I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling. If it was a different kind of sign, if it was like, you know, a sign with no profanities, no nothing, like, okay, cool. Like, yeah, why would you ask me to take this down? Like, I have my freedom of speech. But it's just like, the profanities part, I get it. But she doesn't have to take it down. She has every right to leave it up. The messed up part about all of this is like, where you live around that area, like, I don't want no problems around where I live. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where I got to come home to. Like, if something were to happen, like, I want me and my neighbors to be on good accord. You see what I'm saying? So if something would ever pop off, like, they could be like, yo, this is what happened. They can call somebody if something would ever happen. So it's just like, and on top of that, like, you never want to feel like a tense thing when you're trying to get to your sanctuary in your home. You never want to be in your backyard trying to like fucking do this, trying to act like you don't see your neighbors or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be in your front yard trying to act like you don't see your neighbors, trying to keep this tense. You know what I mean? Driving by them like you don't see them. Like, that shit just gets old. That shit just sucks. And it's just like, how can you not do that with a lady like this, man? And y'all already know what type of time I'm on. It's just this lady's a straight up asshole, man. Straight up and down. Like even if it was F anybody who likes Trump with you too, like, let's say that it was that situation wasn't that situation for you to go off like that. Nah, it doesn't matter, man. I don't know if y'all had history together. If y'all had history together, I couldn't tell. That lady seemed super nice. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell if y'all had any history together, but shit was nasty. Shit was gross. Shit was ridiculous. I'm not rolling, and y'all know what type of time I'm on. You know what I mean? Like, it's not me picking sides. You got to be objective. You got to look at the shit and be like, nah, right is right, wrong is wrong. And that lady holding the camera, acting like she was the PC police, political justice warrior, trying to fight battles and shit like that, thinking she was doing something for society with that phone. And then the next door neighbor adding on to it. Both of y'all are straight up assholes, like straight up and down. Like, y'all just embarrassed yourselves. Y'all just made yourselves look stupid. You know what I mean? I don't know where y'all from, but y'all just made yourselves look dumb. You know what I mean? But either way, man, that's all I got for y'all. Breathe easy.